Now we're going to see both teams start to draw their attention towards this mid area.
Yeah,
The 6
GPK
minute comes
level
around.
6.
The GPK, tricky hero to catch now that he's got the ball lightning online. Also, a hero that could play aggressive if he gets set up here from the teammates. So they get the stun set up onto Save, opening with the stun into the Hex. That'll secure first blood here, rather late on, only 6 minutes in. For the side of Tundra, Bryle pick that one up. So they can look towards GPK as well. He's got just enough mana to close in and pick up the shield rune in the bottle. See if he's got enough mana to play for the kill on towards Immersion. Not quite. Stick charges there.
Speaking of stacks, definitely something that BTBOOM could very well benefit from. You've got Storm, you've got Empower. So, and Terrorblade also, not the worst stack farming here. He's also not the best, but okay.
Top lane, the setups there for the global finish from Bryle. Pure, taken out. Tundra picking up another kill here across the board.
This is some pretty impeccable timing from Nightfall.
Yeah. If he was here, what, 10 seconds earlier, he'd be dead.
Even 5.
Yeah, perfect read, really.
So,
and an impact from the team itself as well. BTBOOM, they'll smoke up in response. They're going to try and jump Kasane. Now they'll turn towards Immersion. GPK's used pretty much all of his mana here to try and close in on this. Immersion's going to be able to back off, and the backup's in. Bryle turns up with the backup of Whitemon. They've got the finger, but it's not enough to burst GPK. There it is. That'll offer up the finishing blow to make sure they take down GPK. Another kill for Tundra.
Biggest one of the game. In the meantime, Timado just completely free farming top.
He is. So he's having a great time.
He's building a meaningful advantage against Terrorblade, right? These two heroes, generally speaking, Terrorblade will probably be the faster farmer because he can illusion farm and farm wave. But, oh, hang on, he's actually in trouble, speaking of.
He really is. They've got him with a Hex and the silence. There's no way out of there at all for Nightfall. TORONTOTOKYO can't offer anything up to save him. Tundra, they're getting all the kills here in this early game.
So yeah, they're playing now. Chill, farm up, get this Orchid, maybe play around the Magnus Dagger well together. You will have to concede your mid tower. I think this is a good play call to not defend this.
Nightfall, he's going to walk up into this. They've got the combo, they've got the finger.
My God.
Nightfall caught completely by surprise there, stepping up to the high ground, leading the team into what ends up being a rather dangerous spot on the map for him. Of the Tundra just slowly crawling across the map, getting these kills and keeping BTBOOM behind.
Bottom here. GPK should be ready for this, though. It is being spotted out.
So if they want to try and fight this, they do. They're going to go for Bryle. As you said, he's got a lot of HP. They've got the RP onto the three of them, the exit, the side skewer, and the Roshan assist coming through, crashing through the three of them. They take out Whitemon and Timado. The Supernova stun catches onto Bryle. He'll dive forward to TORONTOTOKYO, but the backup's here from Kasane. TORONTOTOKYO will have to keep his distance. Kasane, a much tougher target to go for. Pure still watching from the side, maybe considering if he can go for another blink skewer back. Skewer, it's back up now. There's the jump. Can't quite get the angle to get the drag back.
Now he's in trouble.
They've got the cookie forward. Kasane, he's in on top of Pure. Is there any assist from Pure? There is. They'll be able to push him back with the fear, but it doesn't matter. Bryle's able to reach him with the arc lightning and still get the kill. BTBOOM, a decent strike back there with the wombo combo.
It is a really good item against their lineup. I just don't know if the longevity of this item on Zeus is going to pay off. Because as always, when you buy this is a glass cannon item, right? It always is. You're putting a lot of gold into an item that gives you nothing defensive. So buying that on Zeus.
They're going to look for Bryle.
Yep.
I'll see if they have enough damage to take him down. It looks like they certainly do with the Orchid. They get him completely controlled between the Vortex and the Bramble. Bryle is gone. And GPK, he'll be ready to go again whenever required. He still has that regen rune in the bottle. So Tundra, they don't find the kills. They do get, by the looks of it, this Aegis. Now the question is if they're going to be able to get something done with this. Because still as the moments pass, as you mentioned, with the fact you've got a Phoenix and a Dark Willow on the other side with a couple of Midases.
Every rule of Dota is directing you in this direction as Radiant. It's just like, it's telling you this is good. Every opponent in your bot is like, just farm, it's fine.
Tundra's definitely getting more desperate. They've got to find something. They're going to try here. They're smoked up. They'll get the Zeusor hit to scout things out. They're trying for the jump onto TORONTOTOKYO, but he's actually able to dive away. Doesn't matter. Bryle's there waiting for him. They'll be able to take him out. Pure. He'll drop the RP onto Bryle. Nightfall steps up with the BKB and the Metamorphosis, looking for the follow damage to bring Bryle down. Bryle's still alive. He's going to try and turn and stand his ground. Still has the Aegis to rely on. Pure attempts to chase down Timado, but he's going to be kited. Timado's able to back off. Bryle finishes up a double. They'll end up with the trade there. Tundra, well, they'll be happy with taking that one. They only lost themselves to 2 supports.
If you look at the net worth distribution right now, the Phoenix and Willow are miles ahead of their counterparts on the Tundra side. So there's obviously going to be some key items coming out in that regard. You've got a pipe
Whitemon
on Toronto.
He's tried to set something up here, but GPK comes in with the backup. Timado will jump out. They'll look towards him, but the RP comes out onto the two of them. Pure able to get the grab. Good
nice.
pushing back kasane, so he can't initially get the save off onto Timado. Tundra, they have to run, but they're not going to get the chance. Immersion gets taken down. Kasane's going to go for the TP out, but the fear comes through as that puts a stop to the escape. This is going to be BTBOOM taking out the four of them. Pure. Brilliant RP on the two, the push back on Kasane, he just tears that team fight apart.
Middle tower is under attack.
And you can always Zeus ult to cover your bases against the Magnus, right?
Oh.
Unless this happens, he's smoked.
I know what's up now.
Now, this is really awkward for Tundra.
Yeah. Where's he want to jump? He's going to try and get the skewer. Not going to get a catch on that initially. Kasane presents himself at the front of the fight. Over to the side. Timado jumps out. He's going to look to try and take out TORONTOTOKYO, but then it's Supernova's there. Can they finish the egg? They can't. Pure's in with the RP. Locks down Timado. Timado is gone as well as Whitemon. This fight, there's nothing left to be had here for Tundra. As they've lost 3, they'll almost certainly lose Bryle as well. He's going to try for the TP out through the rear end of the BKB. But the damage is done. 4 heroes dead. Make that 5 by the looks of it. As Pure's able to get the drag back onto Kasane. They walk into a team wipe here, Sin.
Look at them just spam attacking him. It's almost like a taunt, you know? They're healing him to full 4 times over. Could have just walked away and waited and taken less damage on Pure, but he doesn't care.
It's going to be so tough to keep this game going here for them. We'll see the attempts from Tundra to fight back, but again, just excellently done here from BTBOOM as a whole.
Tundra are running some new tech, and BTBOOM are running something that's been proven to be very stable in the previous patch. I was wondering, how is this first pick Lion going to shine? What is this early Abaddon? Are these heroes really that much better now that the experienced teams that know how to counterpick them can't find a solution? And it seems like it's not the case. All right, we got to jump.
They've got the kisses coming in, but TORONTOTOKYO's able to dive to the low ground. They're going to kill him. He's still alive. He's able to get away. Whitemon's the one to die. TORONTOTOKYO will finally be silenced here by Bryle. They will eventually kill him off. They also are able to get down the top. There's the Terrorblade the once. Can they do it a second time though? Bryle steps back. The BKB's there for Nightfall. Nightfall's going to offer the BKB TP out, and that will do him well. Gets him back to base safely.
This is defensive Dota. Literally 5 heroes huddled around. It will be time to smoke now, though.
Yep, they're ready to go.
Do they want to try Kasane? Yes, they do.
They're going to try. See how quickly they can do it. As they'll take him down, prop that borrowed time. Is there any backup coming from him? There isn't, so it should be a kill. I don't think Kasane's got any way out of this one, as he'll be well and truly dealt with by BTBOOM. Kasane out for 85.
Yep, they flat out just called the bluff here, right? It looked like he was baiting, but we were talking about it. It's the one.
Well, the Plasma.
Yep, I forgot what it was called. That's why I called it the one.
I thought you were testing me. Well, I'm glad you self-admitted that it was actually you for the name.
Self-report if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to be able to get Bryle out of the base. Gets in with the jump. The BKB's there, but the RP's in to follow up. That's Bryle out. 90 seconds there. A very quick catch from Pure, and of course, with that refresher, he'll be ready to go again if anyone else dares step up here to the front of the defense from Tundra.
There shouldn't be enough burst damage to kill him without the Zeus buyback, but maybe they can do this cheekily where they jump in and get the max lockdowns during it. It's just...
Oh, Pure! Oh, he's going to try and get the grab, but they've got the finger, the kisses are coming out. This time, Pure won't be getting the grab. But pop the BKB, try and refresh, but the damage for the kisses comes in. They'll put an end to Pure for now. I mean, 95 seconds he's gone. Of course, the buyback did come out from Bryle. Just something forced him return. The scan's been hit as well. For Tundra, they're fully aware that this is going to be coming in. And indeed, they'll be able to finish this off in time and get the pickups. See if BTBOOM still want to try and fight into this. They're going to try and go for this.
Very strong, yeah.
Smoke up outside of the base. See if Pure's able to find the jump. Scan hits on the high ground. They're going to go down the warp.
Oh,
thinking about trying to get the drag back on towards the Snapfire, and he'll get it. Immersion going to be able to live for now. They get the shield off towards him, but he gets dragged back by the vortex. He'll fall. They'll put the supernova. The stone control down to Timado. Timado completely trapped underneath the egg. 3 heroes dead on Tundra. They have to run. Kasane will put the borrowed time, but the pretty much entire squad of BTBOOM will be chasing him down. Refresher or pop by Pure to get the secondary skewer back on towards Kasane. There's no escape for the Abaddon. They'll get the 4.
Just a GPK show. That fight, honestly, just completely clean, right?
As BTBOOM back to approaching the high ground of Tundra. Of course, this was the area where it did start to go a bit shaky after a bit of a dive last time. We'll see if BTBOOM make a bit of a different approach here on this one. And Pure.
Okay.
Going to be able to get the BKB drag back onto Bryle. That's Bryle gone. Buyback comes out from Timado. We'll see Bryle hold on to it for now. It looks like Tundra, they're going to immediately look to get aggressive. Whitemon, he's got Timado with him.
Really, really powerful for the Terrorblade. Combine it with the Swift Link for the movement speed. Just blink in, you pop this, and you just run through the enemy team and fear all of them. Give vision, set up your team for success.
Tundra, they're going to try and take a fight here by the looks of it. 4 versus 5, kasane. He's going to get caught at the start. Do they really want to go for this? I mean, the jumps would be made to the back. BKB is done. The finger, have they got it to burst the cookie? Not going to be in time. GPK is able to put the BKB, get out of the side, finish off kasane. Kasane now dead for 2 minutes. Bryle, he's TP'd over into this. I don't, Tundra, do they really want to still try and fight this 4 versus 5? Because BKB soon to come around, but Nightfall blinks in, pops the BKB. Timado's going to turn 6 over towards Pure. Can they bring down this Magnus? Pure pops the refresher. The RP's there to control Timado. Pure's able to step back. It's going to be Immersion left behind. That's the lifesteal out of the game. Bryle's gone. They don't have the buyback here available on Timado. They don't have it on kasane or Immersion. BTBOOM, they should be able to run it down a lane here.
They caught GPK without BKBing, and they still didn't kill him. In Hex and Earthspike, with 3 or 4 of their heroes, they just don't have enough in the tank. The fact that he gets to escape and get away with murder there is, yeah, that's just the final nail in the coffin. You know, if they're not gonna kill the Storm there,
and it's
just
over.
Not happening.
It is over. GG is called. BTBOOM will take this game 1. A well-fought one here, 57 minutes this one ending up going on. Tundra trying their best to hold on, but at the end of the day, BTBOOM just continuing to grow. Sure.
You're definitely still not safe as the Razor here. Gyro hits the 2 here with homing missile up. If they line it up nicely with a bash, maybe there's some potential.
Yeah, it definitely feels like you could try and just overwhelm kasane with the damage.
Immersion will only have 1 defensive spell. Keep that in mind. Until he's level 3, he has to choose now between Toss and Avalanche.
Bottom lane.
Yeah.
Save. He's gone. Tundra. They'll be able to secure themselves that first blood here with this constant spam here from the Lich.
We've seen this Max Crush build rise to prominence recently, but Nightfall is going for the more traditional 0-1-2 build here. Points up in the bash. I think many of the offlane slaughters we've seen have gone 0-1. And even maxed out the crush 1-4-1.
Yeah, he's going to make that move here. They've got the 3 of them ready to try and punish the fact that kasane and Immersion are both sitting relatively low. Missile in, heading over towards kasane. It should be enough to take him down. Nightfall with the final bash. Shards are up. They block off the escape from Immersion. Being blood grenaded. They're diving into the tower. Crush is back up. BTBOOM with that move from Save will secure both the kills.
But effective.
We're seeing exactly what we were talking about in the pregame, right? And the lane didn't need help, right? If he leaves top to go bottom, he's probably sacrificing his Razor for what, right? Bottom lane's already going well for Tundra.
Immersion will grab his own wisdom room at TORONTOTOKYO and save the... Gonna see if they can take him out. Back comes in though. Timado's in with a 2-man boundless strike. TORONTOTOKYO, he's a couple of hits have been taken down. Timado wants to do it. He'll finish off the job. And Steve, he's got to run. Kasane hot on the chase. The plasma fields up. They'll slow him down. BTBOOM there with a failed attempt to take that wisdom rune away from Tundra. They don't get the rune, and they lose 2 heroes for the efforts.
Nice rotation there from Timado. I think it's key there that he gets 2 kills. Well, he got 1 of them himself, I believe, but just that both heroes get killed off. If he only gets a kill on a support, that rotation is hardly worth it, but getting both of them there, very good.
Ooh.
However,
I mean, he tried to go ahead for the gate, but indeed Nightfall's waiting for him as well at TORONTOTOKYO. He's trying to get the ult off, but the bash is back up. Timado, he'll get taken out. Tries to get back towards the bottom lane, but ends up getting sent back to base.
Yeah, they also grab the power rune. It will be taken by Immersion, not the Dragon Knight, so potential gank here coming up. 2 points in Avalanche, could rotate down to bottom. It's a really good hero against Windranger when you do get up close.
Saving TORONTOTOKYO, they are on the hunt. They'll find Whitemon, power shot on mark here as Whitemon taken out here by the setup for the 2 supports. Timado setting up in the trees. I see GPK, he's going to jump across. Timado, he's able to get off the ult though. Primal Spring, and just the boundless strike down on the 2 of them. Save's going to get caught out. Tundra, they're holding their own here around the tier 1, and GPK, he's completely out of mana. He's trying to bottle up, but the damage is done. Primal Spring from Timado slows him up. Let's get GPK as well as Tundra set up for BTBOOM's attempt.
Great response. That was just such a huge rotation from both teams, right? I'm trying to think of some really weird edge case where that would be a good thing, but I cannot think of one.
Well, TORONTOTOKYO, he's going to get caught here. They'll throw everything out. Whitemon just wants some dead. Throws out the Chain Frost. Get a bit of value farming here with the Ancient Stack pretty much getting cleared. BTBOOM, they'll maybe try and take this fight. They're TPing over. They know that the Chain Frost has been thrown out, so no threat here from the Lich with regards to the ultimate. GPK will jump straight forward for kasane. He can burst through this Razor. He'll get the coverage of Immersion with the Avalanche. Toss back as well. Immersion trying to do his best to save kasane. But Pure, he's already found Whitemon. Nightfall will finish Immersion. Can they chase for kasane as well? GPK using all of his mana to try and close in. Pure is able to close up over towards the Razor. Another power shot. Is there anything else coming in to help kasane? There isn't. There's no tower. There's no TP potential here from the rest of the team. kasane left on his own. They'll lose the 3 of them. BTBOOM choosing the perfect time there to fight back against Tundra.
Gonna have it again relatively soon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of the things that can happen that can really backfire when you try to go for a rune steal like that. So obviously Tundra, okay, maybe we'll never have time to talk about it.
I mean, they're going to try and go for kasane, but he's a tanky hero here on the Razor, and he's able to turn. Pure's going to die for this effort, and so is Save. This time round, maybe overestimating how much they could do to kasane. Is even without the other 2 heroes showing up, they weren't really close to threatening this Razor's life.
Yeah, what I was saying about the Wisdom Rune fight before, when you're invading the enemy Wisdom Rune, you should expect them to show up in spades, right? When you start showing that intent, heroes are going to TP over. I think it was really crucial for Tundra's loss there that they didn't have Timado connecting.
Oh, Timado, talking about Timado as well. He steps out into the river. He'll try and get the ult laid down. Will succeed in doing so, but the missile comes flying through. Nothing to be done to keep him alive. Bryle will catch up TORONTOTOKYO in the river. GPK opting for the TP out, and he'll make it away before anyone finds him. They'll get the kill. They'll take out Timado. They only lose TORONTOTOKYO on the support gyro for it.
Right, like if you could block them off on the side, so you either run along the path of the cooldown or you just die. There's definitely something there. It used to be a high-level talent.
Yep. He's going to be able to get the instant chakra shot onto Whitemon. They'll snowball over towards Bryle. They've got the bashes, and Nightfall pops the BKB to make sure he can completely commit in on towards the DK and look for more now as they go into the river, chase down kasane. BTBOOM hitting very, very hard at a point where Nightfall's getting involved.
You're probably still in trouble, honestly. So, yeah, not easy indeed. GPK, we talked about what he's going to go next. He opted for the Witchblade, and he will not upgrade it yet. So he will not be getting the new axe that I already forgot again what's called.
Marasma.
I don't understand how you can remember that. Okay.
He's going to get jipped, but the backup's here. Timado for the side. The Lance will be able to drop it and the boundless, but they'll cut it out. They'll step out, the Chain Frost, so they're going to be able to split, save, falling low. Back's there. He's also sort of trapped in his own shards. It doesn't matter. He's still able to live through this. They weren't quite able to finish him off. And now GPK will zip straight over towards Immersion. Tundra, they have to run. Whitemon's able to hide in the trees and TP out. He'll make it away from this, but we're seeing absolutely how strong BTBOOM are.
One of the absolute biggest upsides to playing Slardar as a carry here is obviously he can do a ton of the damage to the Roche himself. A lot of the time when you see Slardars go to Roche, they'll offer a Corrosive Haze as an offlaner and maybe not have that much, and Tundra are going to try to match them, but this is going to be all about who gets the initial vision. If you see the Monkey King first and you jump him, the fight's almost lost immediately. There's so much burst damage coming out from BTBOOM in this play. The Slardar dagger completed can easily connect on the move as well. Good offensive vision in the enemy triangle, which is actually going to see Timado here.
They're going to be able to go straight away for TORONTOTOKYO, but the snowball stays there. They'll go straight back towards Bravo. He's tanking, they're turning. The boundless strike comes in now to the turn, and Timado's able to get the ult off in time. Whitemon's being fully focused by GPK, and Pure is in with the BKB. He's able to bring down both Whitemon and Timado, and now looking over towards Bravo, they'll finish off a 4. As BTBOOM more than happy to take these fights that Tundra, unfortunately for themselves, walk in towards kasane. Also in a whole world of pain, he's surrounded. It's going to be the team-wide triple kill for Pure. BTBOOM's ability to fight right now, it's just too strong in comparison to what Tundra have. Very scary for Tundra to be making this move, but at the same time, they have to look for something.
Bryle with the... At the very least, he can keep pushing out this wave with Fireball, right? So he doesn't... They don't need to expose any hero to keep the push going. Get some position here, maybe. Okay.
Will show. They're going to try and jump over towards Nightfall. Timado comes in as well with the boundless, but the BKB's there. Nightfall's away. They'll turn their attention out towards TORONTOTOKYO. The tree coming in towards him. kasane will chase him out. They'll kill off the gyrocopter. If kasane can turn for more. Plasma Field comes out of the 3 of them. Look for Saber. Look at the damage coming in from Pure as he focus fires down kasane. Now the buybacks are coming in from BTBOOM. They're happy to keep this fight going. GPK zips over towards Whitemon. He'll get tossed up here. He's falling low on mana, but he's still got enough to close in on towards Immersion. Immersion getting right-clicked out by Nightfall. Bryle, the last one left alive. He's desperately trying to find GPK, but the shackle shot lockdown's there from Pure. GPK can keep his distance. The bashes come in. It's going to be another team wipe here for BTBOOM.
Didn't necessarily look like the worst initiation from Tundra, but again, it's just kind of awkward, right? You're jumping this Slardar, he pops his BKB, disengages, your BKB start running low. It'll be interesting to see if it ends up playing much of a role in some fight, or we could definitely say with confidence the extra 75 AoE was what did it. But
I mean, one thing without a doubt, when he's got that done, the amount of mana in it, he's going to have...
Oh, not again, Timado.
Timado's been caught. He'll try and get the BKB and the Wukong's off, but Nightfall's in on top of him. There's not a chance or a hope here. for Timado as he is out for 60.
This has been a really hard game for him. I'm really impressed with Nightfall being deathlisted. I think it's one thing to have a good start, but he's just really converted it so well, not overstepping the boundaries. He's been close to the limit, to be fair. He's tested it a couple of times, but...
GPK, I mean, just does insane amounts of damage now with how farmed he is. That build, Plasma really amping up how much he does solo. kasane and Timado in particular continue to sort of fall behind. Only really Bryle that's keeping up at some sort of level because of that Midas that is rocking. Stop, Nightfall. Now we're finding Timado here. Cracks it back with the harpoon. I mean, Timado will get the BKB off, but it's not really going to do a whole lot for him as Timado gone again.
He just can't breathe.
And BTBOOM just literally crushing him here with Nightfall's play. Smoke on smoke here. Who's going to be the one to be jumped first? TORONTOTOKYO heading in to try and get some information here for BTBOOM. Timado is into the trees. It's quickly off them there. Good reactions from Timado to make sure that he isn't jumped here by that first attempt from Nightfall. And now Immersion, look for the jump back, trying to look for the toss. He will get it on towards TORONTOTOKYO. They focus the gyrocopter first. TORONTOTOKYO able to pop the Ghost Scepter and able to get out. TORONTOTOKYO's going to live. Immersion goes down. Nightfall, he's found his target. He's in on top of Timado. Timado will get the ultimate off, but Nightfall and GPK able to easily take him out. They've found 3. They'll find kasane as well as they run him down through the BKB. They even catch Bryle hiding in the corner of the map. They'll hunt him down, put a stop to his TP attempts, kick him out of the Sterver as the 4 or 5 of them taken out once again. Triple kill for GPK. BTBOOM starting to lose count really at the amount of team wipes they've been finding this game since.
Place a banner anywhere on the map and the creeps that pass by the banner get 45 seconds of 50% extra damage and 75% extra health. Sure, you're putting a little...
Yeah, you're putting this extra pressure on bottom. You know, it's an item that you lay down there and then you're going to keep sort of Tundra held in base.
I feel like if you want to use this really effectively, you want to... Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Okay, I take back everything I said because I misunderstood how long it lasts. The banner lasts 5 minutes.
Yes.
It's the buff that lasts 40
So I think they're onto something with the placement here. It's not bad at all. Mid lane Immersion, he'll get caught.
So what I thought was that the banner lasts 45 seconds and he was going to buff like 2 waves. I'm like, okay, dude, at least use it while you're pushing another lane, right?
No, this is a good spot to have it.
I get it now. I get it. It's new for everybody. And more so for me than anybody else, apparently.
Because now they can put the pressure on themselves top, and indeed these buffed up creeps are just going to keep that bottom creep wave pushed all the way in.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Now look for the jump in. He tried to get the kickback, but they're very quick with the grab there. They'll punish it. GPK.
Oh my god, the damage!
He's dragged back the 2 of them. Timado's fully solo. He had to put the BKB and get out of this. And Timado will only just escape that effort. TORONTOTOKYO just...
He didn't escape?
Didn't. He ended up dying, and now outside of the base, Immersion's in trouble. He's trying to chase on 4, but GPK's back in, drags the 2 of them back. Bryle's going to get taken out, the 3 of them dead without buyback. kasane's going to get run down. He's trying to rely on this barrier to keep him alive, but he'll still end up popping. Triple kill for GPK. As this push, it's coming up to the high ground. They don't have much left to play here with Sin. Bringing these heroes down on their attempted escapes. They'll get the mid-racks. They can go for the Megas, they can go for the tier 4s. Dangerous play around. The Fountain, he still of course has the Aegis for 1 minute and 30 seconds. BTBOOM, they're playing it safe. They're looking for the Megas. They'll be able to take down that bottom racks. Take out the top, get the Mega creeps. Tundra, they'll have everyone back up in 15 seconds. And well, again, trying to see if they can get someone out close towards the Fountain. This time they can. They'll get safe. They'll be able to get him tossed back into the Fountain. Mega creeps are out. Immersion trying for a further catch onto Pure, but Pure's going to be able to step away. BTBOOM, I mean, Nightfall and TORONTOTOKYO, they're considering maybe jumping back in. We'll see how far Immersion looks to reach outside of the base. He's got to be cautious. But yeah, you've got to be able to somehow find some way of getting one of your heroes out of the base to deal with it. Even so, it's finally come to an end. So
do you remember how much radius it has when it gives the buff? Can you like place it and hide it in the trees and still hit the wave?
I want to say it's like a 900 radius.
Because then they place it in the middle of the wave, right? They could have technically placed it in the trees off to the side. Okay, kick.
There's the kick back onto kasane. They'll be able to put the BKB, but the physical damage from Pure with a focus fire will destroy him. He is gone. Same to be said for Timado. This looks to be the beginning of the end here as they're diving in beyond the tier 4s. The remaining 2 members of Tundra desperately trying to get back towards the Fountain, but Pure, he's ready to dive in with the BKB. They'll kick Bryle out of the Fountain. GG is called. BTBOOM here with the 2-0, knocking Tundra out of the competition.
And I think it's just fair to say they were just better.
No, they were.
They were just flat out better. In this game, we talked about it. It was going to be a big brawl, tons of stuns, tons of rotations coming in, and GPK back-to-back awesome storm performances.